Hello, greetings to you, my fellow billionaires out there. This TouchBillions here, and today I'll be sharing with you how many ton you need to become rich. Now, I should have actually done a video where you can actually get to see my face. That was what I planned on doing, but I actually said no. I would want a situation whereby you can actually get to see what I am explaining, more importantly, so you can actually have a better understanding of what we're doing here. Now, especially if you're new to crypto, one of the platforms you can actually use to check out majority of the crypto that you would want to do research on is actually called CoinMarketCap.com. So you can just go to your browser and type CoinMarketCap.com and you get to see this. Now, this gives you a rundown of every single crypto. If you see here, we have the first 100 cryptos here, and this is the first 100. So you can see Podcards is actually the number 100, and Gala 99, and all the first is actually Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin has the major share of the market. If you see below BTC, you see it has a market cap of 1.2 trillion, while Ethereum has 3.6 billion. USD has 1.5 billion, BNB 74 billion, Solana 72 billion, USD 34 billion, SRP 32 billion, and Ton, which is what we are focusing on, is actually 16.8 billion. Now, how many ton do you need to become rich? Now, let me click on Ton here. Now, if you click on Ton here, currently you're going to see this is the Toncoin price. Currently, Ton is sitting at $6.71. It was around 5.5 some few moments ago, and currently is on 6.7. Now, especially if you're using CoinMarket for the first time, so let me just help you do to tell you what and what you can be able to do. You can be able to scroll down here. If you scroll down, you see the current market cap. The market cap is 16.8 billion. 24 hours volume means the amount of money that was used to purchase that coin. You can see it's 564 million 565 million. The market cap has moved up by 3.38%. The circulating supply right now is 2.5 billion. Currently, it has a total supply of 5.1 billion. Total supply means the total amount of coin that was created. The total amount of coin that was created. Then the circulating supply is out of this total amount. This is what currently is being held by, a good amount of people who are holding the Ton coin. Then, of course, contracts addresses currently on Binance Smart Chain and also on Ton. You get me? So let me also bring it up here. You can see community here. This community, some people talking about Ton price prediction. How high will Ton go? And of course, these are some information from various people who would want to pass out the information. Then if you click on market is actually where the Ton coin is actually being traded currently. So if you see here, we have Binance just recently listed Ton, which is a very good thing. And the Dust is actually a decentralized exchange in Ton. Stonefield as well. If you're using Tonkeeper or any of the Ton wallets, you can actually get to see them. Binance, OKS, Bybit, Gate.io, and all the rest. There are so many of that. Then we have CEX here at the top here. CEX is actually centralized exchanges just like Binance and the rest. Then DEX, let me go back to markets. Then DEX are actually decentralized exchanges that are not, on the various major exchanges. You understand? Then, of course, perpetuals, for those who understand futures or perpetuals, you understand these are places you can actually trade Ton as well. You can also trade them on the major centralized exchanges as well. Now, with that understanding, now let me give you some major things that you really need to know about this coin. Now, Ton is actually a decentralized open source powered by Telegram. So if you want to read more, like if you come here, you can see about, about whatever coin you want to know about. You can see Ton is a native cryptocurrency of the decentralized layer 1 blockchain, the open network block. Open network Ton. The Ton blockchain is open source and supported by many network contributors, including the Switzerland-based non-profit organization, the Ton Foundation. Now, I'll be talking about it. Now, since 2017, the Telegram team has been developing the code base of blockchain network, then named Telegram Open Network, which is Ton, with a native cryptocurrency named Gram. In May 2020, Telegram founder and CEO announced the end of Telegram involvement with Ton blockchain following a court order by SEC. The Gram token was never issued. Now, since 2020, the technology has been developed by an independent community of developers and the blockchain enthusiasts. The non-profit Ton Foundation is the most prominent of these supporters. The blockchain was renamed from Telegram Open Network to the Open Network, with Toncoin now the native cryptocurrency of the Ton network. The white paper contains part of the original code base written by Nicolan, co-founder of Telegram and brother of Pava. Toncoin utilizes the proof of stake consensus model for what network scalability and reliability. Ton Foundation vision is to empower 500 million users to own their digital identity, data, and assets by 2028 by empowering developers to develop the Web3 ecosystem in the Telegram Messenger. Now, let me actually explain this better for you. Now, Ton was being developed by Telegram directly, and in course of that development from around 2017 to 2018, it was created by Telegram, and SEC actually filed a lawsuit against them saying that they broke some rules, and because of that, and during that time, Ton actually raised around 1.7 billion dollars to be able to push the project from partners and all the rest. And due to that, Telegram actually suspended that program entirely. And then in 2020, a foundation known as the Ton Foundation, which is more of like the idea of decentralization, meaning that, okay, now Toncoin is no longer being developed or controlled by one entity, which is Telegram. Now they are being controlled by a foundation that, of course, involves a very good number of individuals, and these were the people that actually picked up the project and started working on the project massively. So if you look at what's it called now, if you look at markets here, if you look at the overview here, then you look at all, right? If you see here all, if you see the date, you understand, of Toncoin here, if you look here, the date of the beginning, you can see that it actually officially started trading from 2021. So they started working from it in 2020, and of course it started trading from 2021 according to the charts here that we have here. 2021 on the 8th, which is on the 29th of the month of what's it called now, August, the month of what, August, right? So now, one of the things you also need to understand is that, which is very, very unique and which is really making Ton a very unique coin, is the fact that the speed of Ton is incredible. Now, Ethereum takes around 10 to 15 minutes to actually process transactions. Solana does around uses around 6.4 seconds to be able to carry out a transaction. But Ton actually did an incredible thing by ensuring that transactions are carried out less than 6 seconds. And these are the things people are looking at for how fast your your transactions can be, and Ton has that speed currently right now. And now the incredible thing is that in 2023, in October 2023, Ton actually did a whopping 100,000 transactions in a second. Mind-blowing. 100,000 transactions in a second. And that is actually what's incredible. And looking at the fact that in as much as Ton is actually being run and by the foundation known as the Ton Foundation, they are still 100% integrated with Telegram. And looking at the amount of subscribers we have on Telegram. Telegram currently has over 900 million subscribers, and these people are going to be, over time, will get to be exposed to the what, to the Toncoin, and this is actually what, mind blowing. You get me? So now no one is calling the shots. It's actually the Ton Foundation, which of course the general what's it called now, the general foundation of the individuals that are actually running this. Now let's talk about the tokenomics of Ton, which I've explained already. So let's go there, the overview of it. So the tokenomics of Ton actually, the total supply of Ton here, you can see that is around 5 billion worth of Ton. And currently right now, we have around, currently circulating supply is around 2.5. It was around 3.4 billion, but now we have 2.5 billion currently right now. And also, this is also very what? Now, this is also what? Very, very what? Unique. Now, what are the few uses of Ton? Now, in the Telegram Echo blockchain, in the Telegram ecosystem, also the Telegram blockchain, if you're doing any transaction in the blockchain, you of course that that the fees, what you use to pay for your fees or your gas fees, in another word, is actually what? Your what? Ton. You use Ton to pay for gas fees. That's why if you want to carry out a transaction and you don't have the amount of Ton needed, you actually see what we call insufficient funds. And also there are people who actually get reward for staking. You understand? They are what? Ton. Now currently right now, one of the unique thing about Ton also is the fact that they've actually should I say, locked up 25% of their token, you understand, within a 5-year period, meaning that we are not going to be having an extraordinary amount of circulating supply of the token. So it is actually giving room for a massive movement of this particular token. Now, you also need to understand the fact that the very new massive awareness of Telegram airdrops. Now there are so many Telegram airdrops through the introduction of Toncoin, which did incredibly well. Like there are so many Telegram platforms right now that are actually integrating their programs into the Ton blockchain, and of course, majority of these airdrops get to use Ton as what? A currency that they use to participate in their tokens or in their systems, and that has incredibly brought about the influx of demand for good amount of people actually having interest to purchase the Ton coin. Now, why do you need to consider Ton? Why do you need to consider Ton? Number one is the fact that Telegram is integrated into the Toncoin. Now, what do I mean by that? For example, if you want to pay for your premium on Telegram, let's say you want to pay for your premium on Telegram, you can use Ton to do that. If you want to get Telegram stars, you can use Ton to do that. So many of the Telegram services that you need can actually be purchased using Ton coin. Now that's one. Number two is the fact that Ton has an incredible level of security, meaning that they are majorly focused in what? Ensuring that your tokens are what? Safe. Now, another thing is the massive ecosystem, mind-blowing ecosystem. You understand? It is incredible seeing how massive the ecosystem is growing, seeing the level of partnership coming in. It is beautiful. Another thing you need to consider, which I've said before, is what? The speed. Carrying out transaction in less than what? 6 seconds is mind-blowing. It is just mind-blowing. Doing a record of 100,000 transaction per second is also what? Record breaking. Now this is something we really need to what? Consider. Comparing to Solana that does 6.4 seconds and Ton doing less than 6 seconds, that is actually mind blowing. Now let's talk about what you are really waiting for. How many Ton do I need to become rich? How many ton do I need to become rich? Now, currently, just like we see the price right now, the price of ton is actually sitting at 6.71%. Totally, it has done around 1,516%. Now, this is nothing to write home about yet. Why do I say that? Let me show you. Now, let's look at Solana. Solana is a very good coin, and if we look at the all-time high, you can see that Solana has done 18,589,000% compared to 1,500% that Ton has done. So Ton has not done anything massively what yet. So the potential is mind-blowing. Now, if you look at the current market cap of Solana, you can see that Solana is sitting at a market cap of $72.5 billion. Why Ton is currently sitting at a market cap of 16 billion. So now, if Ton currently is at what's it called now? It's currently at a market cap of what 16 billion, and it is currently at 6.7 billion. So sorry, $6.7, right? Now, if Ton does a market cap of 100 billion, if it does a market cap, okay, let's not do 100 billion. Let's say it does a market cap of what? 45 billion, which will make the current price of Ton to go to around $8, which will make the current market cap to go to around what? $8. Now you can see a massive movement. Now, if the market cap moves from $45 billion to 100 billion, it will actually take the price of Toncoin to be at $30 per one. Now, if it does around close to 120 billion, it will take the market cap to be at around $35 per coin. Are you following? Because the price of a coin is also dependent on the market cap of that particular coin. So if I go to my calculator here, now you'll be needing at least 34,000 Toncoin. If you multiply that right now with the current rate of 6.71, that will be costing you around $228,140 to purchase around what? 34,000 Toncoin. Now, with this price, which is what? With this price, which is what? $224,140. Now, if Toncoin does a market cap of what? 100 billion, which is going to take the price to $30 per one, which is going to take the price to what? $30 per one coin. If you multiply that by 34,000 Toncoin, you're going to be sitting on a whopping 1.20 million dollars. Having $1.20 million, depending on where you're watching from, depending on the what's it called, your currency rates at that time, you can imagine what over $1 million is. Now, I know you can say, oh, going to get 34,000 Toncoin at 200 and something thousand dollars is very expensive. Wow. And that is why you are not expected to buy the token in like instantly all the amounts. You can start purchasing little by little. So let's say, for example, you want to get 1,000 Toncoin for $6.7 multiplied by 1,000. That will give you 6,710 to spend to get 1,000 pieces. Now, at 1,000 multiplied by, if it gets to that market cap, keeping it at $30 per ton, keeping it at $30 per coin, you are going to be sitting at $30,000. You're going to be sitting at $30,000. Now, $30,000 minus 6,710, you're going to be getting an extra profit of what? $23,290 extra. Now, of course, with Telegram backing, it is a massive project. The future potential of Ton is incredible because they are actually committed to actually see this project grow. Telegram is committed to actually see this project grow. So what you really want to focus on is to see how you can be able to acquire as many Ton as possible. Now, when will it get to $30 per coin? It will only be a matter of time. But one thing you need to understand, that having Toncoin is actually a very, very big flex. It's a very good decision. So please, one thing you need to understand is that this is not a financial advice. Ensure you do your own research. This video is majorly for entertainment. It's majorly for education. It is not a financial advice. So thank you very much. If you got value from this video, please click on the subscribe button. Please subscribe, comment if you have any question, and see you in the next video.